Hi, my name is Andrew Kinnear. I'm the founder of Freebruary. Thanks for joining us for this limited interview series with entrepreneurs from across Canada. I hope you enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Parmar, and I'm the founder and owner of our brand called Moong Pani. I'll just show you a packet here. Moong Pani is a vegan broth made out of mung beans. So that's what we do here in Mississauga.
That sounds great. Anu, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for joining us for this interview series. And I'm looking forward to learning a bit more about your product. You mentioned Mississauga, so you're in a facility there where you manufacture this product?
Yes, we are. Actually, we just built this facility May 2021. So yes, we're a brand new facility here. Prior to that, we were renting a commercial kitchens in Toronto, but now it's just wonderful to have our own home where we manufacture from scratch.
Congratulations. Yeah, that's a big step in any business, but especially, for new products, new brands getting going. Why don't you tell me how you got your start?
So in my wildest dreams, I would never have thought about making a vegan broth made out of mung beans. Just want to show you in case, do you know what mung beans are?
I know what mung beans are, but I'm sure the viewer would love to know what a mung bean is.
Yeah, many don't know. It's a tiny little bean like this, little green beans. And they're called the queen bean or the royal bean because they're the most easiest to digest and the most healthiest of all the bean family. So for the past, I guess, nearly 10 years now, I've been organizing health retreats called Healthy Body, Healthy Mind physically before the COVID hit us. Mm-hmm. And we would have 100 people come to our health retreats. And I would get up at 4 a.m. and make this bean broth for our visitors to sip throughout the day as we talk about general healthcare and gut health and diabetes. And we invite speakers like gastroenterologists and Ayurveda practitioners. So as people were enjoying these broths for the past 10 years, and we do about 2 or 3 retreats a year, they'd been asking me to make this in a way that is instant. I gave people recipes, but it's such a long process. Nobody makes it for one little cup of broth. I mean, you're not going to put that effort in. And I did not actually take them seriously until I kept on hearing that in 2017, ignored it again. And then 2019, I'm like, okay, maybe I should give it a try. So we started a little thing at home and it tasted good. So we spent a good year in product development and now we have our own facility.
That's an amazing story. That sounds so great. And when you say instant, this is a just add water broth.
Just add water. So, I personally don't like the word instant because it just sounds sort of not good for you and cheap, but it's instant because you just literally add hot water. You open the pack, take a tablespoon and drink, stir and sip. But the process is definitely not instant because we soak the beans overnight and we do slow cooking and it's a long process. Why? Because we follow the principles of Ayurveda. I'm not sure if you know about Ayurveda.
I don't. Tell me all about it.
Ayurveda is like the traditional Chinese medicine. It's ancient science of good health, and it's all about how you prepare food, how you combine different flavors of food according to the season. So we don't take any shortcuts. We soak our beans because it leaches out the lectins in the beans.
Okay.
And that is what causes gas and bloating. So when we leach that out by soaking and slow cooking and skimming the froth off, that's what makes these beans they're easy to digest anyway, but it makes it even easier to digest. And carbs get reduced as well because, again, we're leaching it all out in the soaking process. So,
and how do people typically, how does your customers, how do they typically drink or consume a sipping broth like this? Is it sort of like, I'm trying to picture it as like a tea, but savory almost, like you would, because it's warm, like you would have it after coming in from the cold kind of thing. Tell me a bit of a consumer journey.
Yes. Well, sipping broth is back with a gusto,
Mhm.
bone sipping broth. So the cooking broth is what you cook with, any broth, but the sipping broth is where you're sipping it throughout the day. How much coffees and teas can you have in a day when you want a hot drink?
I'm right there. I hear
There you
you.
go. Next time we can have one of these.
Yeah.
So the bone sipping broth is a sector that is growing,
Mhm.
and this is your boneless vegan sipping broth. So how do people drink it? Exactly what you said. You go out for a walk, you come back, you want a hot drink, take it, tablespoon boiling water, and off you go. Kettle boiling water. Hikers, campers, urban walkers now, right? Folks
Because
are
the
walking.
product is dry and they can just keep it in a little packet in their backpack or whatever.
Backpack, so light. So
That's great.
Mind you, this thing makes 9 cups, so it's light, so it's easy to carry. So it is a sipping broth. You can definitely cook with it. We do, and our customers cook with it. In fact, the broth is so delicious. I sprinkle it on my asparagus or stir fry beans. So you flavor your whatever foods you like.
So you're taking that umami of like a spice kind of savory blend without the water and adding it to anything that's going to have moisture and just soak up flavor, it sounds like.
Exactly. The mint one, actually, this is interesting. This is the mint and lime flavor.
Oh, okay.
A tablespoon of this in some yogurt will give you the best dip.
Ah,
okay. So now you don't need to just add this to a tub of yogurt, and that becomes your yogurt dip, full flavored. So yeah, you can do a lot of stuff with it. And our customers are very creative. They send us videos and pictures of how they use it. It's quite fascinating, actually.
That's amazing. I have a bit of a business question for you. This is more just about you personally and like your journey. What's something that you think you've learned starting your business and getting it to where it is now that you wish somebody had told you before you started? Some nugget that you can share with some other entrepreneur?
Lots. Lots. The first thing I learned was that Canada is not a huge manufacturing hub for food. So it was very difficult to find co-packers or a place where we could cook and dehydrate, because it sounds like a lot of the foods are brought from abroad, and we wanted to do everything in-house. So that drove your decision making to go the factory route, make your own plant. Yes. Yeah. So that was the biggest obstacle we had to come through. And I've talked to big and small manufacturers all the way from BC to Nova Scotia, the potato farmers, to see if they can dehydrate our product for us. And yes, they could. They can do 60,000 kilos an hour. Well, we're not that big yet. So the dehydration process of manufacturing, it's not something that's easy to find. That's why we had to build our own. Another thing, I learned so much from other entrepreneurs, and I'm learning every single day. It's just learning from other entrepreneurs is just, fingertip practical.
I agree.
So yeah.
Every interview I do with an entrepreneur in a different category with a different product, I learned something. So it has been great. Let me ask you about your product. Where can Canadians find this product? What's the best way to get it in their hands? So
we've been very fortunate to be taken up by Fortino's in GTA. So it's in every Fortino store in the Nature's Treasure section, the health food section. We are in every Healthy Planet. So that's good. And we are in Nature's Emporiums and all of the Nature's Emporium. And we are growing with the independent health food stores as well. Our strategy is to really be in the health food stores, health food grocery stores, because it's not a supplement. And I'm not promoting as a supplement. So I don't want it to be a medicine. I want it to be a food that people enjoy. So that's where we are. We are on Amazon USA. And that's doing really, really well. And we've just opened up Amazon Canada. So we're literally in the process of shipping our product and getting that inventory there. And of course, my website.
Great. And tell us your website and I'll put it up on the video.
Yes, our website is www.moong pani, MOONGPANI.com. And well, actually, you can see this really big, moongpani.com. And I just wanted a little tidbit here. Moong is the mung bean. It's pronounced mung in India. So that's the spelling. And in fact, now if you go to Costco, any of the major groceries, they actually begin to spell it like this too. And pani means water. So Moong Pani means water of mung beans. It's an ancient village food, which really means broth. Water of mung beans. So we kept that name.
That's amazing. Well, you know what? It's been great chatting with you. And I hope everyone tries Moong Pani because I know I will. It sounds delicious. And I'm looking forward to having something that isn't coffee or tea. So I'm going to move into sipping broths.
Please, it's so healthy. And I tell you, Moong Pani, babies are given in all of Asia, Asian cuisine. It's such a healthy bean. Give it to babies and children. And just want to let you know, we just launched this last month. This is khichdi, which is like Indian risotto. Again, using beans. Yes, absolutely delicious. And of course, dal. So we've got the dal curry.
And people can find this on your website as well?
On our website. This is not in the stores yet because we literally just launched it in January. And again, we're all about mung beans, the royal bean. So you can find lots of stuff on my website.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time today. And I look forward to staying connected with you. Anu, thanks so much.
Thanks, Andrew. Take care.